Strategy can be described as a blueprint or a plan of action which provides the intent of business in the long term. And there are 3 levels of strategy. The first being long term, which is strategic and done for 2 to 10 years. The second is medium term. This is tactical and done for 12 to 24 months. And the third is short term, which is operations, done for 1 to 12 months. This long-term or corporate strategy concerns itself with the overall purpose and scope of the organization to meet the expectations of the stakeholders. The medium or business unit strategy takes this long-term strategy and adds detail to it. The business unit or tactical strategy aims at achieving competitive advantage through the following: identifying or creating new opportunities in the market, deciding which product and services should be developed in which markets, the extent to which these meet customer needs in such a way as to achieve the objectives of the organization. So the short-term or operational strategy is more concerned with day-to-day operational plans that will meet the overall business objectives. And it is very important for companies to have a corporate message. These should be in the form of company vision, mission, and value statements. The strategic intent of a company, however, is a high-level statement of the company's visions of what it wants to achieve in the long term. There are various definitions for strategic management: ensuring long-term survival of the business in a changing environment, growing the business as the ultimate business goal, an ongoing process of analysis, evaluation, planning, implementation, and reviewing, choices and decision-making, leading and motivating people to pursue the vision, and changing and adapting to changes which results from these decisions. The process of translating strategy into objectives for a business unit can be done as follows: setting your organizational goals and objectives, having strategies to meet those goals and objectives, putting those strategies into action, and then measuring those actions. Successful businesses develop their people along with an organizational culture that addresses those issues that are vital to their success. This forms part of that business plan. Business planning, leading businesses concentrates on 3 areas: customers, as in how can we ensure that they are satisfied; competitors, how can we achieve and maintain a competitive advantage; and company, how can we further develop and build on our company's strengths. The strategic business plan sets out the vision, major goals and objectives of the organization over the planning horizon relevant to the organization's industry and culture. When formulating the strategic business plan that will affect the demand for products, the high-level forecast will be influenced by political factors, economy, demographics, technologies, competition, environment, and social responsibility. So in order for the business strategies to work, there needs to be business objectives. And there are steps that can be followed to set these objectives, which you will see in your practitioner's guide. And it is important to remember that these objectives need to be SMART. In other words, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. You could actually add a C to that and make it a SMART plus C objective. The C meaning that it needs to be challenging. We also know that we cannot improve what we cannot or do not measure. And of course, companies need to instill a culture of learning in order for objectives to be achieved. With strategic business plans and objectives that meet these plans, a business is definitely on the road to success. And a business can further increase their chances of success by having good measurement standards and having that all-important culture of learning.